Here is the 30-second intro to EdgeBar before we dive into more details on how to set it up. EdgeBar is part of Windows and it allows you to quickly access your favourite websites and then quickly pop them back in. Because of this, it's perfect for a sneaky glance at your socials whilst at work without ever having to get your phone out. Whilst you don't need Edge Browser to use it, you do need it for the one-time setup. Let's see how that's done before we have a quick tour and a rundown of the sites I found it works best with. So, open up your Edge browser and head to Settings. Halfway down the list you'll find the EdgeBar settings themselves. There are two in here we need to look at. Number 1, hit the toggle so that it automatically starts up on boot up. This means you won't need to come into Edge browser each time you want to use it. Let's launch EdgeBar itself and it will pop up on the right hand side of your screen. On first run you get 4 standard widgets and these are Microsoft News. This can be customized down here to add in topics, sources and locations to meet your needs. Second is Bing Search. This is essentially a mini browser. I'll show you how this can be used later on to find content and add it to EdgeBar itself. You get access to your Outlook inbox. So this can either be your work inbox or your personal Outlook inbox. And finally, a quick link to LinkedIn. Now this is where it gets really interesting for me. You can customize EdgeBar and add in new content sources. It works particularly well for sites with good mobile responsiveness, i.e. sites that are coded to be used on mobile devices. As such, social sites work really well. Here you can see my top 5 sites I found which work best with EdgeBar. Number 5 is Twitter to keep me on top of news. Number 4 is YouTube, and this is especially good for YouTube Shorts, a shameless plug for my own YouTube Shorts channel. And number 3 is Instagram if you want to numb your mind. And number 2 is the classic BBC News. And number 1 is TikTok. Now I'll show you how to add in a site yourself. I'm actually going to head back up to the Bing widget and do a search. I want to see if the Guardian news source will work well in EdgeBar. So I do a quick search for Guardian News. And then I click through to the site. And yes, it does render well. There's a good mobile responsive site from The Guardian. So to add this as a tab, I'm going to head up here to the top of EdgeBar and hit the copy URL button. I'll then head back down and I'll add a tab by clicking here. I'll then paste in the URL and just click add and I'm done. It's that easy. So I'm looking to build a list of websites which work well as tabs, so let me know any of you found in the comments below. And here are 2 final options you need to see. Auto hide. This will minimize the bar when you click off it. You just then need to click into one of your tabs to reopen it. And pin. This will keep EdgeBar permanently open. So what do you think? Will this stop you getting caught with your phone in your hand at work? I would love to hear in the comments and drop me a like if you can. It really helps my channel.